Hello, this is Onyx Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing a message for Capricorn. So thank you guys for hitting the like button, subscribing. I do appreciate it. What does Capricorn need to know? All right, let's see. All right, so the roads turn to the dark clouds foretells misadventures, but far away, but far from the person, the evil consequences may be averted. So let's go ahead and see what you need to know. Let's see what's going on. All right, so you guys have the Knight of Cups reverse, King of Cups reverse, Two of Cups, Six of Swords, Five of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands reverse. All right. So what does Capricorn need to know? All right. So I do feel that there's a masculine energy here showing up as the King or Queen of Cups reversed. I feel like this person is going to, they have some kind of, what does it say? Misadventure. So like something is not happening the way that they expected it to. Now, the main energy of this reading is the Knight of Cups reverse, okay? So I do feel that this is someone who just like, it's almost like they didn't really have the, they didn't really have the care, the empathy, the thought about you in a situation, right? And that is a reason why whatever's happening to this person, whether delays, whether fights, whether disagreements, you know, whether watching you be stable or watching you have success in some endeavor or some type of conflict, that's why they get to watch things move forward with you. Because it's like whatever this person decided, it's like they intentionally did this for a reason. So let's go ahead and clarify that. Knight of Cups reverse. All right. So we have high honors here. So yeah, I feel like someone was on like their high horse. The high honors card is just like celebrations. I feel like someone, it's like they thought that they got away with something. They thought that they, you know, like got the better end of the stick tied to you, tied to leaving a friendship, relationship, work dynamic, conflict behind. And I feel like now they're kind of seeing that that's not really the case. High honors. Let's see. Yeah. So I feel like this person could have had 2 to 5 months or 2 to 5 years to basically be in the place where, you know, they had, okay, do you know, okay, this is what I'm trying to say. You know those people, and I was talking, oh my gosh, I was talking to somebody about this like 2 days ago, I swear, because I was talking about, I was reading like news articles and stuff like that. Is it so interesting how a lot of people or a lot of celebrities or a lot of like, you know, I don't know, people that have these like grandiose lives and then they get in trouble for something and they've been balling and spending and, you know, doing this and having these crazy lifestyles, and then they get in trouble for something and then it ends. Do you see that pattern with like a lot of people and like a lot of, I say, criminals, for instance? I'm not talking about anyone in specific. But what I'm saying to you is it was kind of baffling to me when I'm like looking at how many people or I'm really talking about like celebrities, singers, people like that, artists who like live these great lives and they live in this high honors, right? And they're like, yes, party, party, party. We're above, everything. We never have to, do any of, we basically make our own rules, and then it ends. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, this is like the craziest thing for me, to kind of like keep seeing, like, and again, a funeral is not literal. It's like everything in tarot and oracle is like symbolic. So like, it's like their fun time ended. And while they were doing all this, the Knight of Cups is here in the reverse. So instead of like being like, okay, Capricorn, we have a business together, or we work together, or we're trying to figure out a conflict, or we're neighbors, or whatever, instead of just being nice to you, the Knight of Cups is like a nice emotional offer. Someone's like, hey, you know what? I get it. Like, let's just work together. But instead of that, this person did the complete opposite and tried to make things harder for you. Okay. So this message is basically saying something's happening with this person. Okay. You could be getting news of that or confirmation of that, or you could already know what the heck this is. So King of Cups in the reverse is here, clarifying that is expectation. So like I said, something that you already knew was going to happen, or someone could have told you, oh, this is going to happen, is happening. Okay. Expectation and a rich man. Let's get one more clarifier. Small child. Murky thoughts. Okay. So yeah, I feel like there's some type of important decision that's coming forward that's going in your favor and not this person's. Now, this does not have to be literal. Small child card could mean anything innocent. So like, think about, I work somewhere and then there is a boss or a hierarchy or someone over me trying to, be mean and create all these like situations, right? You are the innocent person in the situation, for instance, right? For some of you, this could be a family matter. And someone could be trying to use their gender or their status, right? The rich man card, again, I'm utilizing these meanings based on these cards, okay? They could be utilizing, I've worked here for 10 years, or I'm a man, or I'm a woman, or I'm a father, or I'm a mother. They could be like weaponizing something like that. In order to further, it's almost like not only did they do all these things with the Knight of Cups and also high honors, like live up their life, like, haha, I got this over Capricorn, haha, I got, I was able to get this, I was able to get that. Like, they were calculating wins and calculating their interactions with you like it was a board game. And now all those things are being taken from them. Now, high honors, when I was pulling that card and when I was kind of like talking about it, I was getting 2 to 5. So they could have had 2 to 5 months, 2 to 5 years, 2 to 5 weeks, something like that, a victory, right? And that again is ending. Like that little streak that they had of like, haha, like everything was so funny and everything was so great and they were doing this and doing that and haha, Capricorn, like look what we got away with and look what we're doing. Nope. That's ending completely. So moving forward, I feel like this person almost just knows that like things are coming down on them all at once, okay? Because we have murky thoughts here, expectation, rich man, small child. We do have the 2 of Cups here, which I'm very interested in clarifying that. The Knight of Swords. So, I feel like this person, okay. Yeah, this person may try to come forward towards you for some reason. The Knight of Swords is someone who's like super sure about the direction they're going. They're coming really fast. And they're like, hey, I'm coming forward towards you. What do you think? Okay, the Knight of Swords and the Hermit. So what is this person offering to Capricorn? Thank you guys for hitting the like button. What is this person offering? Okay, so I feel like this person may try to appeal to like your nicety, okay? Because you're showing up as the Queen or King of Cups upright. They're showing up as the King or Queen of Cups in the reverse. So I do feel that 6 of Swords is here. So I feel like 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords. This person's like, okay, you know what? If I just work with Capricorn, if I just, apologize, if I just try to do this or try to do that, then it'll be fine, right? Then it'll be okay. And maybe this happened in the past where they were trying to work with you, and then it's just like, let's see what happened or what's happening. Yeah, I feel like you guys saw through it, or you may see through it. Okay, so for some of you, this may have happened. Exactly. Some of you, this may be happening in the future. But whatever it is, I feel like you're going to make this person work for a lot of things, or they're going to be forced to work for a lot of things. Okay, because you guys have the High Priestess here, and they're showing up as the King of Swords reverse. So again, whether you've experienced this already, where this person comes forward towards you and they're like, hey, Capricorn, let's just work together. Let's, let's just close out a conflict. Let's just move on. And then it seems like a 6-day, 6-week, 6-month period of quietness. And then 5 of Wands. Then it happens again. So I feel like this person, it's almost like they're running out of ways to do this. They're running out of plays. Like they're in a video game and they're on their last little life on a video game. Because it seems like this person loves chaos. They love drama. They love messing with you. They love interacting with you. All of these things. And I feel like you guys, it's going to be helpful. It's going to be helpful for you guys to trust your intuition. Because, again, if this person is coming forward towards you, especially around at this time, I feel like it's more so to play the long game. To try to... It's almost like they're trying to... sorry, guys. Give me a second. Okay, now we have like a million. Exactly. Grief and sorrow, big luck, his thoughts, and marriage. If they can work with you and close out some type of cycle and make it to where you're not upset with them, make it to where you don't, close down everything on them, then basically they feel like, okay, I can get away with this. Because at this point, again, you'll know who this person is or what the situation is because there's a pattern. They do this thing where they're very mean, like super mean to you, or super like, nope, I'm not helping Capricorn, or nope, I'm going to make it harder for you. And then things don't go the way that they necessarily feel like they should because you guys are the Two of Cups, because you share something, or because you work together, or because you're family members, or because of however it may resonate. And then they're like, okay, I'll work with you. I'll cooperate with you. And then again, like I said, the 5 of Wands, then a fight, then a disagreement, then they go backward and they change their mind. So be very cautious, okay, of this person and their interaction, because this person knows and they feel deep down that you have some type of victory. Okay. They feel like you can win it all, or that you could basically get some type of great outcome and be able to move on. And that's what's bothering them the most with grief and sorrow here. Okay. So I do feel that trusting your gut and trusting your intuition is going to be very helpful. I feel like with the false person card coming out, it's like this person has these, like I said, they're kind of, I don't want to say devious, but they're kind of mischievous in the fact that they actually sit and plan this stuff out. Like they're not just like, you may think that they may be like, oh, one day I'm friends with Capricorn. Oh, one day, nope, you don't agree with me, so let me do this. They really think, okay, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that. Because they thrive off of chaos. They thrive off of disagreements. They thrive off of just like shenanigans, okay? And so this leads or ends in the 10 of Pentacles for you guys. I feel like you get something completely. You get some type of win. You get some type of situation where something does go in your favor, tied to your stability, tied to your finances, tied to your work matters, tied to your family matters. Something goes in your favor, tied to your money matters, or some type of money thing that goes in your favor as well. And you have some type of success and victory. And so that's what I see here. But again, like I said, it's going to be up to you guys whether you kind of feed into this person's plot and employ and plan in the meantime. So that's what I'm getting. What you don't see is, again, you have control over how you want to handle the situation, because like I said, something can be averted for you guys. Like, right? Do you want to go back down a cycle with this person just because you're like, oh, you know, maybe they've changed, maybe we can work together, maybe I can cut you some slack, you know what I'm saying? There's something like that where it's going to be very important for you guys to use your discernment. But I feel like you have something like in the bag, like some type of success, some type of victory, some type of, you know, being in a place where you're able to move forward from this person, from this thing. And it's almost like right before they attempt to kind of like see if you're gonna, you know, work with them, and see if you're going to partner with them, and see if you're going to bend backwards and give a little bit of that victory and success and peace of mind to them. Okay, so I do hope this was helpful. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. As always, feel free to join me on Patreon to see the extended and exclusive readings that I post there. Otherwise, thank you for watching.